I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk to folks from the VTuber community about their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Here with us on this broadcast is Bread Manjyuu. Hi, Bread. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
Hello, I'm Bread, and I am a piece of sentient bread. So, yeah, that's it. And actually, I use this avatar as a streaming thing, just for streaming, and I don't want to show my face. That's it. That's why I created this.
There's a lot of people who do that, and this VTubing has allowed a lot of people to who might be not too fond of getting in front of a lot of other people to express themselves and show their talents to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see that folks are going to be able to do it, and from around the world too. You and I are basically on opposite sides of the planet. Which when I was your age, we couldn't do this at all. this
Yeah.
It would have cost a lot of money and would have sounded like we were talking in tin cans. So this is pretty amazing to me. When did you get started VTubing?
Actually, I don't know, like a year ago. I didn't really kept the time, like where I really started.
And why did you get started? Is it just because you liked the gaming, or you wanted to get in touch with other people?
Yeah, I want to get in touch with people. I think I started this VTubing thing back in pandemics, and nothing to do, only me gaming, but I don't really have much friends online actually, and I just went streaming, but I'm not comfortable with showing my face, then VTubing it is.
Well, it certainly does give you that opportunity to be pretty much anonymous in a way, but also you still get to show your personality through your model.
Yeah.
And it is definitely a good opportunity for you to continue to be in contact with everybody. Have you been able to do a lot of collaboration since you got started?
So there is a public server for EN VTubers, and I got some collaborations.
And
I joined some. It was fun.
Yeah?
Mostly gaming.
Yeah. What types of games do you like to collaborate on?
Mostly Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of
joined
Minecraft.
Couple Minecraft servers. Yeah.
My grandson plays Minecraft, and I got on with him one time, and the only thing I can do on Minecraft is kick sheep into the water. That's
okay.
That's the only thing I could figure out. While he's building these giant houses and underground tunnels and things, his poor old grandpa is just kicking cows and things into the water.
Wow.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
they can float. They're fine.
What type of a Minecraft player are you? Do you have any of the modifications on the games, or do you play the regular Minecraft?
I do play with mods. Yeah, and I recently got into a mod pack called Savtech Ages, and that is another rabbit hole.
So tell us about it. Tell us about that rabbit hole.
Oh, damn. So as the name goes by, Savtech Ages, it have different ages. It is not regular Minecraft. It is so far away from Minecraft that it kind of looks like Minecraft, but it's not Minecraft. It looks like a different game.
So what's the difference? Is it more of an adult game?
It is really complicated for me.
Mm-hmm.
And you start with nothing. You need to grab flint from gravel, and then you gotta get some fibers from the ground, from the grass.
Right.
And then you craft a gravel thingy, And then you got the flint. Then you crack the flint on the ground, on stone surface, and then you get flaked flint. Then you can craft your first tools.
So you're starting off behind even at the beginning. you really even just to catch up to being able to survive more than a couple of minutes, you have to start moving.
Yeah.
Does that carry on through the game?
Yeah, actually yes. This is a lot of gathering. Foraging, mining, killing.
Yeah.
Is this word okay?
Are there different levels? I know that there's the regular type of biomes and surfaces, but are there different types of things that you can use? Different types of rocks and plants?
Oh yes. So you start from age tutorial, and that you can't carry any plant thingy, including flowers. You gotta go to age 0. That is slightly above, but it's still the bottom of everything.
And if you start off, are you on the biome by yourself, or do you have other players involved too?
Oh, I played it on single player. I am not good at be with people.
On that game, I wouldn't want to, because if you jumped in and everybody else was far ahead of you, it sounds like they'd just be knocking you off every time they get the chance.
True. I play pretty slow.
Yeah, but you still enjoy it. I mean, you would enjoy it, otherwise you wouldn't sign yourself up for that type of difficulty.
True. I have a lot of patience. That's one of my strengths.
So, what other types of games do you like to play online?
Oh, okay. Let's see. What do I have? Online. Almost all of my games are single players. But the next, recently my favorite games are Bear and Breakfast and Tinykin. Bear and Breakfast is a game that you are a bear, and then you start up renovate the huts, the cabins, and then
Are you trying to sell them, or are you trying to live in them?
People come there and live in, and then like a hotel thingy.
Right. So you're trying to start a business.
Yeah.
So how tough is that in that game?
Not really tough. It's fun.
Well,
it's not tough. It's easy, and and the art style is cute.
But what's
you
that?
Got a fluffy bear.
You don't have one of those nasty killing bears. You have a fluffy bear to start with.
Yes, I have a fluffy bear.
What was the other game you were talking about?
Tinykin.
Yeah,
it's a game that feels really like Pikmin. So you carries a lot of tinykins, the creatures, and then you can collect pollens, and then you gradually have things called glider bubbles to glide around and collect more pollens.
What do those pollens do?
So the pollens is actually for getting the bubbles. So there is. You are an alien.
Right.
So the game is you are an alien come from a different time and space. I don't know where, but and it came to a house. The background is a 1970 built house, like human-sized house, and you are a fracture of it. You are a tiny one.
Yeah.
And then carries a lot of tinier creatures. And then you go collect the pollens, and then you gave it to a pollen collector, and then it will give you the glider bubbles to collect more pollens.
And each one of those those little tiny creatures have their own different things they do for you.
Yeah, they do. They have different colors. Pink one is one for carrying things around. There is a red one. Essentially, it's a cherry bomb. Then there is a green one, lime one, and it is for you to climb up and down to reach different places because you don't jump very high, but it can helps you climb around thingy. And then there is a yellow one for building bridges. And then finally there is a blue.
And what does that one
blue
do?
one.
Yeah.
And then it's for connecting electricity to power different things in the house.
So you're building that. You're kind of using the house as a base.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
It is a kind of platforming game, 3D platforming adventure game.
So it does have a little bit of some of the elements of Pikmin, but it does have a different type of gameplay.
Okay. Yeah, actually, so there is a game called It Takes Two, and then it kind of like makes two together, Pikmin and It Takes Two. Take the It Takes Two's platforming and puzzle solving and Pikmin's tiny little creatures, and then mix it together, and then you got Tiny Kid.
There you go. Do you stream those two games as well as Minecraft?
Yeah, I do.
And what is it you want to do with your streaming now? Now that you've got your channel up and going, you've done this for a little while. What do you have any goals set for what you want to do this year?
Not really. I do this for fun.
Well, that's the main thing, is to have fun. That's the biggest thing. But you have anything that you would like to try? Maybe the other types of games that you really want to try online?
I think if this is possible and I'm mentally prepared, I want to have a horror game collab.
A Baldur's Gate?
Horror game.
Oh, okay, a horror game. Now you're way out of my league. I couldn't stand horror games.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I have no horror game. Like, I watch them.
Yeah.
Like, I can watch people play it.
Yeah.
But I can't play it myself.
You're an old man scream in horror. that's what I would be. I'd be scaring all the cats in the house.
Yeah.
That'd be definitely me. Now, with those horror games, were those ones that you would like to do on your own, or would you want somebody else with you while you were playing them?
Oh, definitely with someone.
So you can yell for help, or maybe what happens if you get somebody who's a scaredy cat and they're the ones running away and leaving you there?
I'm ditching that game.
Time to get another game.
Yeah.
Do you have some folks?
Or I'ma just wait there and, hey, you get back here. We are not leaving.
You got to be the courageous one. Then you've got to take up the sword and keep going.
Yeah, maybe just screaming and chopping things down.
Are there folks that you've been able to work online with regularly?
No.
Yeah. Is it tough?
Quite frankly, no.
Is it kind of tough from where you're at to get something like that going?
Yeah.
I don't know if well, I don't think we mentioned where you're based at, but it's definitely a situation where it's kind of tougher to get the internet hooked up to where you can do a lot of online activity, I imagine.
Yeah. Well, so I come from Hong Kong, and It's a good place.
It's
Yeah.
a good place, but there's a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean, I have good Wi-Fi, but I have Wi-Fi, but I don't have I don't have Ethernet, so I don't know. Sometimes I will have bad Wi-Fi, so
you,
better keep things to myself until I get Ethernet.
yeah, it's kind of tough to do with the Wi-Fi because you never know who else is using it. You could end up with just a little trickle of internet, and you're not going to be able to do anything with it.
Yeah, I used to have bad Wi-Fi, and the stream will just broke up.
You're trying to get
This,
something settled
the
up, and then it's gone.
the stream, OBS, and the Wi-Fi together say, "Huh, see ya."
They duck out on you and leave you looking at a blank screen for the most part.
Yeah.
Everything freezes up. Well,
Yes.
I do appreciate you coming on, Brett, and it's amazing to me that this uh, medium, this VTuber medium, has allowed people from all sorts of places all over the world to get together and speak and maybe work together and play games together. I think that's just amazing. I don't know how you look at it, but to me, a guy who grew up in the middle of the United States, it's wonderful to be able to talk with people like this on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah,
I'm connected with a lot of people actually.
yeah, it's really good, and I hope that you're able to get your goals this year and get to a few more games, get that horror game going, and maybe get someone who's not going to run away on you. For folks who want to watch your streams, when are you usually on? And is it just on Twitch?
Yeah, I'm just on Twitch.
And it's spelled BREAD, bread, and MANJYUUU.
Yeah.
And folks can check on Twitch. Do you have any other accounts that you use?
I have a Twitter and I have an Instagram with the same name.
Folks can tune in and catch on Twitter and Instagram as well. I do appreciate you coming on with me and giving us the outlook from the other side of the world to us. But it's nice to be able to reach out and talk to you by this medium, and I wish you all the best as you continue your VTuber career.
Hello from the other side.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.